Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Miss Jaydee once again for our daily stock market insights. And in this video, I'm going to analyze the chart of the most trending stocks in Investograms. Okay, so these are the stocks that I have so far on the list, and we'll go through them one by one. Of course, I have to start with the index and then all the way down. Okay, so if this is the first time you're watching my video, I am Miss JD. I do review stocks in the Philippine market, and if you are to browse some of my old videos, you'll notice that I once in a while talk about crypto and the US market. So feel free to drop a comment and suggest your stock, crypto, or stocks in the US market that you would like me to review, because I prioritize them in my next video, because I do this every day, by the way. Okay, so let's begin. I would like to first open our okay, let me open my chart there. Okay, so there you go. So we currently have on my screen our index. So today we ended red. So this simply means that some of our blue chip companies have also pulled back in today's performance. And right now, I would have to say that there is a big possibility that it might go back to the MA20 area. There you go. So this is the area that I'm seeing as a possible area of bounce. There you go. So that's the center line in our Bollinger Band. That's our MA20 line. But again, if you want to use this channel in the short term, technically we are already in an uptrend, right? So if you are to look at it, okay, so let me remove this. So you can also look at it this way. So notice as I approach this level over here, it is also most likely going to still respect some overshoot, slightly higher or lower than the MA20 line, but definitely it's still within the channel that we are monitoring. So it's a normal pullback. A lot of traders and investors are already profitable in the short term, and that they're locking in their gains. So that's the reason why the pullback is there. And let us go ahead and check out Converge. Okay, wow, ano kaya to? Big volume. Tingnan natin what is happening in the social feed. But definitely this is something good, because it's backed up by, of course, foreign buying, backed up by volume. So chances are, well, we are still in a downtrend, but I think this is already an early sign that we could be breaking out pretty soon. We might be approaching a breakout really soon. Okay, so this is the channel that or this is the area that we are monitoring, this triangle over here. So you have a few areas to play around, possibly tomorrow, but overall my outlook is really to the upside because of that huge volume. Now let us see, where is, ito si Converge. Lakas din ng market today despite rebalancing ay hindi nag-drop and above 100 points. Well, ito, I see billions. MSCI is real. Anong sinasabi nila? Ano na next pagtapos ng rebalancing? Fill the gap. Okay, so this is the news. Lahat ng telcos makikinabang sa bagong administration. Marcos administration to prioritize Philippine internet connectivity to become globally competitive amid the digitalization era. So yeah, so that's really good news. Converge, for those people who are holding this he mentioned yayaman tayo. Yeah, sana talaga, sana all. So there you go, Converge, Dito. Personally, I have Dito on my portfolio, so a big portion of my position is also in Dito. So abang tayo dyan. Now, like what I mentioned, nice volume today for Converge, awaiting breakout of the downtrend. Overall, if you look at that downtrend, siya. Your resistance is over here in the previous past few weeks. It created a lower high and lower low over here. So with this one, we're really banking on that next possible breakout to happen really, really soon. Sobrang laki ng volume. Kakaiba siya, no? So this is the so far by far the only day where it really had that huge volume. Okay. So the next stock is APL. I'll close this one out. APL. So this one, they also had several updates, right? There was an announcement here, a disclosure that said here the vessel bought by the company with the proceeds of its follow-on offering is already at the mine site. However, certain repairs had to be made for the vessel to become operational following the incident involving the storm. So a slight hiccup, but hopefully it will continue to, finally, we've been waiting for this for a long time. Hopefully it will start moving. Okay, because right now, so far, I would have to say this is overall in sideways movement, and our support right at the MA20 line so far is holding. And I would have to say, for those people who are into this, who are banking in the project of APL, we are already at a support level 0.0445. So the upside here, tingnan natin. I know this has been on a decline for the longest time. Look at this. Para siyang nag-reset in its price level when it first started back in 2020. Yeah. So it is now at the reset level. So 0.0445, that's our support area. So if you want to accumulate, I think that will be the best time this period. The next stock is BSC. BSC on a weekly chart, we also had a nice 3% gain today. But if you were to look at a weekly chart, we are here at the MA20 line and we are in a downtrend and starting to recover. And we know that when an MA20 line is hit, chances are you will have some, slight pullback coming from the lowest point here, and you're not that far. Chances are the pullback would be slight decline and then take off again. So if you are to go to the daily chart, so yeah, you have that, but you have some nice volume today. So I'm thinking this resistance that I plotted at the area, well, while it's true that that's a resistance which manifested today, kaya there was a long wick and people took profit agad. So if there will be a decline, let's just, um, if you're going to go daily, right, for short-term play over here, dito nyo siya abangan. Somewhere at the 0.4279 and 0.41. 0.382 dito. So you have at least your key areas that you can monitor. Probably place your order at those key levels, because chances are we might experience some fluctuation volatility within those range, and who knows, your order will be hit and you can take advantage of that, discounted level. But overall, this is just starting to move up. recover. Yan. So it's starting to recover because it has also declined significantly. There you go. So between the price moving downwards even more and the price recovering, my sentiment is that it will be breaking out soon. Same as APL. The next stock is Dito. Okay, so Dito is still on the red zone. Nako, parang on the weekly chart, it actually broke this key level over here. It started to continue declining. Hopefully, uh, we we ended the week red. I mean green, but it's just a Tuesday, so let us see if it will recover. But with this kind of trend starting to trigger the lower Bollinger Band and not much volume, not much action, I think it could still, whoa, it could might even go back to the 4 peso area. So that's my very, very conservative outlook. You see this? This used to be a resistance right here. So chances are it might test that level. Okay, so if you believe in the stock, uh, wait for it. Okay, wait for the price to go down even more, and then from there you enter. Because overall, the market sentiment is still on the bearish side for this stock, and that simply means we can still avail the this stock at a very discounted level because the downtrend isn't over yet. Whew. So that's for Dito. Now let us take a look at Ali. Ali over here. Okay, slowly recovering. Slowly, baby steps on a weekly chart. We have started our, ayan, ang ganda ng volume, increasing. And on a daily chart though, nice volume for today. Okay, we are at the possible resistance area, so just expect that we might have some, fluctuation by tomorrow. But ang ganda ng volume so we don't really know if we will be breaking out of this MA20 line. Just monitor it for the first 30 to an hour of the day. Normally, the movement or the sentiment around that time would dictate the overall result for the day. So if it goes beyond the MA20 line and most of the happenings would be on a buy side, then chances are we could be ending the day green. If it's mostly down below MA20, then we could have a pullback. So pag nag-pullback naman siya, I think that would be your great opportunity to add more because again, you are very near a support area which is 28. The next stock is FGEN. FGEN. FGEN ganda rin ng volume. 0.35, June 1. Okay. So I hope you guys have already entered, no? For those people who wanted to take advantage of the dividend, May 31 market day is your last chance. Because if you enter tomorrow, you will no longer be qualified to get the dividend. But for those people who enter today and would like to get out tomorrow, you are qualified. Okay, so what is 0.35? What's the dividend yield for that? Just try to compute 0.35 over 19.20. Now, what is currently happening here is that this price level where we are at right now, that is a support area. And now, to further understand the chances of us recovering, this one over here, your RSI is already showing bullish divergence. At ang ganda ng volume with that green candlestick. That means a lot of investors must have entered today, securing their position, because this is indeed a support area. So nearest resistance for me is the MA20 line, as you can see right here. I hope you by now, you already know how to, read charts and identify the possible support and resistance. Don't worry if it's not exactly on the same line. Slightly higher or lower would be acceptable because it is an area anyway when we say support. So don't expect that when I say 2093 it has to be really exact, but you know the idea. It's somewhere there. Next stock is SCC. Ito, gusto ko bumalik sa 9 peso level. Nasayangan talaga ako. Nasayangan ako sa that opportunity when I was able to enter around the 9 peso level and took profit around 13 pesos. Sobrang sayang. I could have held on to it, and enjoy the high yield that we have right here. Pero kaso lang, right now, I would have to say that this is already at the resistance area. Try to observe here. You did a double top. Okay, so what is the performance in terms of RSI? Your RSI is slowly declining. See that? From here, much higher shock compared to this one. This means that people now feel that that area is already a bit expensive and the momentum is starting to die down. When that happens, chances are, and of course, see this foreign selling is also there, there will be a pullback that will happen. The next question is where? Where could that be? So I'll plot. At a glance, I could see it. Dito, 3183. Because that was there was a resistance formed at that level. So try to monitor that key level for now. But even then, if if you're entering for trading purposes and you know that that's a support, I still find that expensive. um Better yet, if it drops up to here, then my chance pa. But this one, we have to closely monitor because this is still very expensive on at this level. Okay, unless you're a long-term holder, because we don't really know, baka may ikatataas pa yan. In the past, the highest point was back at around 48. So this is halfway. Okay, so once again, this is the area. See that? Okay. So last is MREIT. MREIT, another REIT company. Uy, bakit? MREIT, this is a breakdown in the price. Decline na siya, nag-breakdown pa, triggering the lower band, so stay away for now. It might even go back to its IPO price level or even lower. Okay, so try to search around what may have caused that. Okay, so not looking good at all. I know this one gives out dividend as well, but there are other REIT companies that do give out higher yield and the chart is way better. Okay, so those are the stocks that I have reviewed for you today. Feel free to drop a comment, guys. Let me know if there are additional insights that you know and I have not mentioned in this video, so we can also learn from you. Okay, so thank you for watching and bye bye for now.